I think if you got kids together,
I don't want to hear that shit. Go ahead.
you always
I don't
able
want
to fuck.
I don't want to hear. I'm so like if you got kids together, because people always feel like I'm just be back with my baby father, my sisters and shit. They be like,
Wait,
oh, you gonna be back
did I
with?
strike a nerve?
Yeah, like
Clearly.
Yes,
because I feel like all guys always want to go back and sleep with their baby mothers. Me, I would never get back with my child's father. I don't care what's going on. I said if we was the last two people when we had to save the world and have a baby, it is over for the world.
Well, he might have. So I do think that like everybody got them a certain amount of strikes before it's over, right?
Yeah, it was too many strikes.
But like, if we fall out for whatever reason, but we have a kid together,
We could be cool.
we could still fuck, and we
No,
gonna fuck
see,
down the line.
that's a
like
problem.
I don't care what nobody say.
That is a
as long
problem.
as you
That
are
is
both
toxic.
two good parents to that child, even though you're separate.
Ugh,
I'm
I
not
don't
talking
wanna
about the
sit by him
bitter.
no
I'm
more.
not
We
talking
can
about.
switch seats.
I ain't talking about the bitter one.
But why do you feel that way? Like, what's the reasoning behind that?
Because it's like
That's just men. They just always want to sleep with somebody.
well, that's
Have
true too,
boundaries.
but you're my
Boundaries.
baby mother. It's
Boundaries.
different. Like,
Respect her boundaries, because she's just sleeping with you because she love you and probably still
trying to
attached.
understand.
And you're using her feelings to sleep with her when you know you
why
going
can't I
to still
love her
talk
too? Wait, why can't I?
Because if you loved her, you would have stayed and made it work.
What? Yo, wait, stop it.
You feel like you gave her a baby, so you always gonna have her. Like
You just want to
feel
dib
like
and
she's
dab and
yours.
don't want her to be
She's
with
not
nobody,
yours.
but you want to always talk to somebody and go back
Well,
to speak to her
Let's get
and
this.
sleep with her
Let's
rather.
get this. All right, first of all, let's take this 10 down to a 2. Right? Nobody did nothing to y'all right now. Okay.
I don't got no babies.
We are not.
She don't
and you
have no
You don't
babies.
even have no kids, right? So, but what I will say is,
You got babies?
when you have a
I don't even
child,
have no babies. I got the baby.
me too, right? So look,
She said, so direct your ire that way.
Exactly.
all right. So when you got a baby, right, with a girl, and let's say like, I don't know, you have X amount of years there. I'm not talking about like a one night stand. I'm
No,
talking about
I
y'all were in a
know.
relationship.
Yes,
You know
uh-huh.
what I'm saying? We have an attachment with each other that is undeniable, and we
Okay.
will spend our whole time trying to fight that attachment because of our pride. But at some point, all of the whatever we're mad about is gonna subside, because we're gonna be like, yo, it's not even worth it. I don't even care to hold on to it. And then when that guard drops, then y'all start working things out a little bit, right? And then eventually, y'all had that attachment that will never leave. You know what it's like? Anything that can keep reminding you about something, you're gonna end up doing it again.
Healthy
Attachment or
boundaries.
attraction?
Healthy
Both.
boundaries.
I mean, unless if you fall off, if you fall off, it's different. But I'm saying like, obviously, like I stay in shape, she stay in shape, blah da 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 da. My girl leave right now. I tell you right now, my girl leaves today.
You going back with your baby moms?
No, I'm with my.
Oh, your girl's your baby mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she leave right now.
So y'all should just keep making it work. This shouldn't even be.
But what I'm saying
this?
is, if
Thank
she leave
you.
right now,
This shouldn't even be
we
a
already
topic.
had this conversation. Like, yeah, we'll definitely probably be fucking even if we broke up.
Oh no, that ain't me.
But
That
like,
ain't me. Healthy. See, I went to therapy. I went to couples therapy, first of all. So I already know how this go. And I didn't have a kid with the person. It's healthy boundaries. If y'all break up and you get a new girlfriend and you have your baby mother and she doesn't have a person, you need to establish healthy boundaries, because your new girlfriend is going to trust you until you get caught doing something with your baby mother, which of course you're going to do because you said y'all still going to be fucking.
well, I mean, you know.
So why would you get with a
unless we
new
set healthy
person?
boundaries.
Why would you get with a new person to hurt them when you just gonna deal with your baby mother? Stay single and mess with your baby mother.
I think that what happens is that we try to deny something, like, you know, like the thing is, like, when you got a kid with somebody,
Men blow mine.
nah, the thing is you really have a kid with them, and it's like no matter.
I don't care.
Healthy boundaries in this conversation.
All right.
I'm Team Bianca.
Right. Right.
Thank you.
Like I do.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear him out and understand, but he's just saying we gonna keep fucking. That is
No, I'm not.
toxic.
I'm not saying we're gonna keep fucking as if it's.
No, you're going to,
No.
because that's what y'all do.
Can I talk?
Yeah. Rico.
What I'm saying is, we're not gonna. I'm not saying we're gonna keep fucking as if it's like at the power of like this, like of a man, like saying, okay, I want to fuck, and he's gonna fuck. No,
That's what you're gonna
a
do.
girl is gonna. Most girls, especially if the dude was the reason why it didn't work and they left, they're gonna stiff arm it. But eventually, that stiff arm is gonna weaken.
Not mine.
And then once it weakens, and then like especially don't let him get his act
My
together.
stiff arm is like when they
Let me
was
see
just
your elbow.
my stiff
Let
arm
me
was
see your
just like
elbow.
when they went to the Super Bowl and you saw that last. Did you just see the Super Bowl when they just scored that touchdown? Did you see it and they went through? That's me. I keep going
I'm not
straight.
gonna lie to you. I know so many women who say that,
Nope.
and they still at some point go back to their baby father.
weak
for
women.
one night, and then they remind themselves of why they don't want
So
to
you
do
know
it.
what I don't like? I
They be
don't.
like, yo, I've definitely hit some shit. I'd be like, yo, I knew why I
mean,
stopped talking.
And
to
I
this
don't like
person.
that because now I'm in a new relationship and my boyfriend is always thinking that I would get back with my baby father. And I
Because
don't like that.
Because we have a piece of you. No matter how far you go, my radar. I know what my girl is thinking about right now.
But
It is
You don't know what I'm thinking
She
about.
thinking
But
of.
that's what I just said. You feel like you had a kid with this
Yes.
person.
You feel like you own them.
Exactly. You feel
No,
like
I'm a
they're
piece of
yours.
you. I'm not. I don't.
You a piece
own
of the baby. You're not a piece
Yeah.
of me.
Nah.
You're a piece of the kid. You're
Yo,
not a
that's
piece
like-
of me.
All right, let's just like girls, right? Girls have an intuition when a guy that they're with is sleeping around, right? A woman's intuition.
Okay.
I really believe wholeheartedly when you have an actual family with that man, that intuition grows times 10. You can feel him doing something and he ain't even start yet. Like he ain't even start yet, but he
Punch him in his throat while he's
You like,
sleeping.
About to do it. Because you can feel the because little do y'all know men have patterns.
do
And when
y'all.
your pattern change,
Yeah,
no,
when you-
sometimes we just
when you
be
break
mad
the
at shit.
pattern,
But
yeah.
I feel like women, we will not cheat on you if we love you. We get mad and we'll go hang out with our girls. Y'all going straight to cheating. Like I'm around so many men that I just be sitting there, I just be like, for instance, I'm not gonna say no names,
You
but
can.
a couple I was around, no, I can't air it. A couple I was around got into a relationship, like a fight or whatever. They young, and it's instantly they like, oh yeah, she gonna go outside and go sleep with somebody else, and I'm like, what? Like just because they had a fight, an argument, why do y'all automatically think she's gonna go sleep with somebody else because they had an argument and a fight? But that's how this generation is programmed. Like this generation is different.
Well, I
Like
think
why? Why do you feel like somebody gotta automatically cheat because it's a fight? Like relax.
I think that's really that generation, but that's because there's a lot of sexual liberation in that generation. So it's like, all
Okay,
right,
alliteration.
huh? You said what? And alliteration, right? So like they will, like, fucking is now the new get back. Like I feel like back then it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, that's incorrect.
Well, I mean, not saying
I
that.
feel like it still is.
was always-
Ask your grandmama. That's
Not for
incorrect.
us. The get back is not for us because we turn into a hoe. It's no get back for us. We have to hold. You either gonna own that side bitch hoe title, like it is what it is. You either gonna own that title, like I'm a side bitch, I'm a hoe, this is what it is, or you're gonna be that good girl that hold it down, keep getting played, keep getting hurt, and then the guy does whatever. It's two different type of girls.
Wait, why can't there ever be a girl that hold it down and just has a good life? Like I don't get why. It's either
Okay,
she's
so
dumb
like
or she gotta
so
be
for
a hoe.
instance, my ex-boyfriend, we was broken up for a whole entire year. I got into a new relationship a year later. He talking about I'm still supposed to hold it down while he's with his baby mother. What are you?
Wait, I'm confused.
Exact.
Hold on.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Let's get it. If y'all want to talk about it, let's
Wait,
get. Because
how
I'm
did
traumatized. I'm traumatized. This is 8 at the table, and I'm about to eat. Listen, I'm fucking traumatized. I could go on and on. I need to go on all the talk shows. This is the start. Listen, I was in a relationship with my ex. I was in love. I was like, this is it. This is my last stop. This nigga cheated on me with his baby mother. I
Told you.
stayed with him. Okay, right. But it was for no reason. It was early. We was new. We was good. Like you said, that attachment or whatever it is, you going to pick up the kid or you going to see the kid. You can have healthy boundaries. Just because when you break up with somebody, you need to move on. You don't keep going. Just because you have a kid together, oh, I got to sleep with this person. No. And it was early on. It wasn't like we was together. We was arguing. We was beefing. We was going through nothing. It was 3 months in. I found out at 6 months. So I'm more hurt because I'm like, damn, all right, we already public. Now I don't want to look stupid. What should I do? All right, I'm going to stay with him. I'm going to work it out. We're going to go to therapy, whatever. After all of that, we tried therapy. I couldn't get over it. A year later, I held it down for a whole entire year of us being broken up. I did not jump into a new relationship. When I got into a new relationship, he like, nah, that's my pussy. you were supposed to hold it down. And I'm like, hold it down to when? To when you decide you don't want to be with your baby mother no more? I'm confused. Like, so that's why it hits home, because I get what you're saying, but that's for guys. Like, it's different for us, for girls. Because I would have broke up with him and just jumped into a new relationship. It's like, I'm a hoe now. Now I'm in a public new relationship. It doesn't make sense. So it depends on what type of girl you are too. And guys know what type of girl you're dealing with. If you meet a bitch in a strip club, then chances are you know what type of girl you're dealing with.
And this is the thing. It wasn't just him fucking her, his baby mother. It was his baby mother fucking him too.
Absolutely. But the baby mother don't have a clue what's going on if a guy's hiding it. If you not sitting there saying, I'm with a new person, I'm in a relationship.
She doesn't have responsibility to her.
No, she don't owe me nothing.
But that's the thing though. But that's what I'm trying to say is like, even if, right, we're not going to sit here and act like this is something that's far-fetched. I really believe you had a bad experience being on the opposite end of it, so it really helps you be more stern on it not happening.
Absolutely.
But for somebody who's never experienced that, right? To them, it's like, why can't they control themselves? Because there's something different. Like,
absolutely, but with me, it's different. People are different people, because I don't give a fuck if I'm in the same room as my baby father for 82 hours. I'm not sleeping with him. I'm gonna sleep on the couch. He's gonna sleep on the floor. I don't want to be with him. It's no physical attraction no more. I don't get turned on. I don't get wet. It's nothing gonna happen. Like, we could lay. Hey, bro. It's more like cousin, like you big bro to my son or something, because I don't want to be with you. I don't want to lay with you. I don't want to hug you. I don't love you. It's not none of that.
On a family vacation.
Hell yeah. I already told him, like, come on, let's go to Disney. What's up? Like, you could bring your girl. I'll bring my man. It's a family. We're family.
She ain't worried
now.
about it.
I'm not. Hell no.
All right, he's a good guy.
Hell no. We ain't going nowhere, because it's you don't know. But I don't know his feelings. I don't know how he feel about me. Like, you don't know what it really
But that's
is.
the thing. Like, women think that a dude will have a baby with a girl, and I'm not saying the ones that just did on some random dumb shit. I'm talking about the ones they're in a relationship with. They're thinking like, yo, I have a baby with this girl, and I don't care about her afterwards.
Nah.
But it's like, yo, a dude, like, especially like coming from a man. We
still care.
We care.
I wouldn't want you to not care. That's scary.
But the thing is this, we care so much because for a man, I feel like we're naturally wired to think family oriented, right?
Some
are programmed to be different.
I know a lot of deadbeats.
But naturally, I don't think a lot of deadbeats want to be deadbeats, right? Most of them are deadbeats because of a bunch of other reasons. Right, but anyways.
Wait, well, no, we no.
Let's speak for
We
yourself.
can't throw that out there.
No, well, you hold on to it and touch on it afterwards, right? So what I will say is, most men and I'm not talking about boys.
He just advocating for the men. You seem like a good man.
Why you jumping? Let me go.
I'm gonna let you get him.
Most men that are an actual man. I'm not talking about a little boy who's 22 years old scamming. Okay. I'm talking about a man who's...
What about a 32-year-old scamming?
He's still a boy, right? 22, 32, 42, you're still a boy, right? But I'm talking about a man, right? So a man typically has some type of family-oriented mindset. So like when him and his girl don't work,
right,
that shit hurts him too.
Right.
Because in his mind, like, damn, I really wanted to actually be able to provide for a family. Whether or not he could or couldn't is besides the point, but that's what his aspirations is. When we come up as a boy, we're told we're not a man unless we can take care of a family. So if my family breaks up, a lot of men feel like failures because of that. So that sits with them for them to try to rekindle that with their girl.
But I'm absolutely all for it. So look, before I got in, because I don't like to date, or everybody I date don't be having kids. I just be looking up. I don't know what it is. My boyfriend now don't have kids. My baby father ain't have kids before me. I don't fuck with the baby mama drama. But my ex had his baby moms. And I already, before I got into the relationship, before I got serious, I'm a real ass bitch. I'm like, listen, do you want to be serious or do you want to just fuck with me and we just fuck around? I asked him, I gave him that option. I said, because if this is going to fuck up the dynamics, I swear to God, true to my father's grave, so whatever. I said, if this is going to fuck up the dynamics of your family, which I got going on, I don't want to be involved in that because I know how it is. I have a child too. And he wanted to be in a relationship and he wanted to go public. You didn't have to do that. You could have stayed with your family and we could have just talked and fucked with each other and then chilled. You decided to do that and then you jump back into, now you're hurting everybody. You get what I'm saying? But I expressed that, I communicated. A lot of people not going to do that. I'm just different. But you have the opportunity to communicate first and say what it is. If you're still dealing with your baby mother, that's like if me and you start talking and you like, I just broke up my baby moms. You might fuck your baby mom. That's something that you gotta think that's gonna happen already. But I'm thinking you're totally over it, you're moved on, and you don't want to be with her, and you have healthy boundaries. Y'all should just put that up in the... Because some of these men need to know healthy boundaries. It helps because you can break up with your family and still have healthy boundaries where your baby mother's not feeling violated, where she's saying, okay, now you need to introduce your new girl to your baby mother because she's going to be around the child. It's just steps you make when you're serious about somebody else, because everybody's not meant to be forced and stay with somebody just because you have a kid with them. Everybody's not meant to do that.
You know what I think? I want you to take this note, right?
Let me take it.
Be careful on the questions you ask.
First, hold on.
Before you write it down.
Yeah, wait, let's hear him out, y'all. Let's hear him out.
Be careful of the questions you ask a man, because he's going to answer that question.
No, they're going to lie.
No, listen to me. You ask that man, what does he want to do? You didn't ask that man, what can you do? What he wants is what he's aspiring to be.
You could have, but we could have just smashed.
What he want, you ask man like, hey, do you want to be serious? Yeah, I want to be serious. The real question is, are you capable? Right? If like, are you capable of being serious? Then the man will think like, wait, hold on.
I gotta break them down. I thought asking the one question was gonna get. Come on.
The one question was
know,
wrong
you
question.
know these niggas can't multitask.
No, you asked the wrong question. The problem is
no.
this.
I asked the right question. I said you wanna stay with your family or you wanna fuck with me.
He wants
That's simple.
But it's not. It's not because he's
you
like,
could have stayed with your family and I would have held it down. Now you asking me to hold it down.
Listen, Bianca, listen. Your question is, are you capable of
DV.
being with me without being with her? Not asking a man what he wants to do. First of all, if a man, especially if a man is proven to be successful in a lot of areas in his life, he thinks he can do everything.
Right.
So the second you ask me, what do I want? I'm like, yo, I want you. But if you ask me, am I capable? I'm going to sit there and think, wait, hold on. Am I capable of not fucking my baby mother? Nah,
but you don't know. We don't know that,
guys.
No. So look, hold on. One more thing before I go, because I'm just spilling all my business. When these niggas see this podcast, they gonna be like, "Oh shit."
You ain't say their name. You all right?
No. I can't. So I literally, like, he will be like, it was just starting to get. So I have that intuition. It's that even my therapist said it's the female intuition. Sometimes we don't listen to it because we ignore it, but we got it. So I kept saying, like, he would be like, I'm at my baby mom's house. I'm dropping off my Pampers. I'm dropping off Pampers. I'm only there for 5 minutes. No, he'd be like, I'm only gonna be here for 5 minutes. So I used to be like, why you keep, like, I trust you. Don't keep hitting me up and telling me. I was trusting this nigga blindly. I don't know, it's because I knew him for 15 years. Like, we knew each other from kids, so it was a different thing. It was a different dynamic. Because if it was a new person, I would have already been like, whatever. But he kept saying, like, I'm only dropping the Pampers off. I'm leaving. Oh, I'm only doing this. I'm leaving. I used to be like, bro, you don't have to keep telling me that. And it just started like playing in my head. Like, all right, it's just too, like, it's like when you know you lying and you telling somebody you lying. Cause it's like, bro, yes. And I started catching on to it. It was just little things. God don't play about me. I just be catching on to little things. And it's like you can ignore it, but I just couldn't ignore it no more. And like I said, I tried to hold it down and be this good girl in this relationship to not look crazy for social media. But it was just like, bro, I know my worth. I don't care about moving on because they give us this stigma that if you talk to different guys or you move on, you're a hoe. No, I just don't want to be unhappy with a person who's mediocre and I got to settle with a person that's not treating me how I'm supposed to be treated. And if I move on, that's my choice. The hell?
But you also got to start saying, well, you know what? I also made a bad choice in the one I selected.
But you don't know if you made a bad choice until you get to know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the thing is, instead of us trying to defend, because like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like part of that relationship, you only stood because of your personal image and reputation didn't want to be tarnished.
Right.
Absolutely. It had nothing to do with him and had nothing to do with what he was and what
once he cheated, I should have fled. I should have flew. I should have ran. I should have been like, pew. It shouldn't have been no, I'm staying, I'm holding down nothing. Because it's not like, I'm not an ugly girl. I'm already lit. I already got a million niggas in my DM. I got my exes lined up still. It's like, it's not a problem to move on. But it was still like, damn, you can't keep running every single time somebody do something wrong. Give it a chance. Hell no.
Lesson learned.